This is how it is going to go. We are going to have 7 days straight where we have picks that you can make with your chance to be BetTV's Betting Extraordinaire for a chance to win $25,000. If you get the first 3 questions right over the course of 3 days, you're going to win $250. If you get to day 5, you're going to win $2,500. And if you get through day 7, a week straight of correct picks, we're going to give you $25,000. No joke.
It is day 2 of Who Wants to Be a Betting Extraordinaire here in the Bets TV studios. I am Preston Johnson here with DeQuan Young. We have a record-breaking amount of contestants that got through day 1. The Trailblazers covered with ease down the stretch, second half against the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Houston Astros took care of the Braves. It was pretty straightforward. I thought the Astros as a small favorite yesterday. Usually day 1s we make them slightly favorite. I was telling everyone I liked Portland personally. So everyone was going with those two. It worked out. And I believe we have 14 or 15 that got through for today. So if there was ever a round, a setup for one of you guys to take down $25K, it's this one by far. Carlos, about 3 weeks ago, I believe it was now, got to day 6. He was one question away. It's almost happened. I think I got a good feeling. I even told you yesterday there was one caller when he called. It was Bill, maybe. It was his first time calling or close. And I had this feeling. I was like, Bill's going to win $25,000. I'm going to bet on Bill on the side somewhere. We'll get a market to set up. But tonight, small underdog now. It's day 2. We got to start weeding some people out. It's a small underdog. There's one that fits the bill in the NBA. Hot team. As soon as they trade, somehow there's a team in Los Angeles that traded Montrezl Harrell, Kyle Kuzma, KCP, maybe even someone else in there for Russell Westbrook. And now the Wizards are winning a bunch of games, including a win on the road in Boston last night outright. Now they're at home against Atlanta, small underdogs, about the plus 120 to 125 range. You know, it was also plus 120 to 125. And Quan, you can put it up if you have it. The Packers in the first half getting the tie outs. So it's basically Packers plus a half in the first half, plus 125 as well. They're basically identical as far as the market's implied probability. None and both should not be picked, right? For both of them not to happen, that's a pretty big underdog. For both to happen is even a bigger underdog, but I'm incentivizing the prize pool. Quan doesn't even know this. It's not going to be much, but it is early. You guys, day 3s for $250. I will buy anybody that picks C or D lunch tomorrow for $25 extra if you're right. So free shot at lunch too if you get C or D. So I don't know if that's enough to incentivize them. You can just go A or B. I'm guessing that'll be the majority of them, but free lunch. I'll buy it to you, $25 per person that picks C or D and cashes that tonight. So we're just starting day 2 is like a small payout, and then you'll have another shot at $250 tomorrow too. So maybe we get a little bit of a balance if people are out there calculating their expected value here on these 4 options. Do we have anyone on the line yet?
We got Brian in New York.
Okay. Let's run with it. Brian, what's up, man? How are you doing?
Hey, Preston. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing well, doing well. We have a question. I'm not sure if you've heard it yet. I'll repeat it one more time for you just in case. The Wizards on the money line or the Packers first half money line. Also, if it's tied, that goes to you. So it's really Packers plus a half in the first half. Mm-hmm. And then C is none, and D is both. With if you pick C or D, I'm going to buy your lunch tomorrow if those win as well. So you got like an extra bonus $25. I'll send 25.
Okay, I'm debating between B, the Packers, or taking the free lunch and going C.
So you like the Packers if you have to pick one to happen, but you don't think both. Yeah, none's the best option, obviously. They're both small underdogs. So of C or D, you should pick C. Yeah.
I think, who am I?
Look, when I eat lunch.
Can you put B or C in?
You want me to do a double combo? You want me to Wheel of Names it?
I was wondering if you could put it in your flip a coin machine.
Yeah, we're going to do it. Quan, you still got the camera set up? If I do this for everyone, though, we're going to be here a while. But let me know when you're ready. All right. B is blue. C is red. And we're looking like, it glitched again, just like the last one. Let's see. It's going to pop up. B is the winner. B. So you're going to roll with the Packers. First half money line plus the
Okay.
tie.
We'll do that.
All right, Brian.
Thank you.
Take it easy. We'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Should be charging them. This should be a lifeline. Spin the wheel. It's got a pretty good lifetime record.
It is. I mean, that's it.
Who's up next?
We got Tom Davis.
Tom, what's up, man? How are you doing?
All right, buddy.
What are you going to roll with? Have you heard the question yet for tonight?
Explain to it. Let's go with it one more time.
The Wizards outright. Wizards money line. Packers first half money line or tie. So if it's tied at half, that also is a win. C is none, so neither of them win. D, both of them win. And the incentive is, I'll buy your lunch tomorrow. I'll send you $25 because my fat ass can't do lunch for 10 or 15. C or D, I'll send you 25 if that wins. So you get a little extra incentive to try one of those.
I'll have to go with the basketball.
Wizards. Confirmed?
Right.
Yep. Final answer? Okay. Just double checking, Tom. You're in on the Wizards. We'll talk to you later. Good luck.
All right, brother. Peace.
I should look this up, by the way. I meant to before. I talked about how the Wizards have been playing better, and it was just funny because they traded for like all of these like average to above average players that are crushing now in their wow, the Lakers didn't believe in me mode. But I was actually going to pull up the standings because I don't recall where the Wizards actually are. So they're 3-1. Net rating, probably not going to be a team that's winning 75% of their games, but it's just interesting. A team I want to follow. But they've outperformed. And if you remember, Carlos asked early on, win total. Wizards only 33.5. That seems low. Maybe Carlos was onto something. That's his local team. Who's up next? What's up, Tim? How are you doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thanks, man. So it's day 2. It's basic. You got to pick which one of these wins tonight. Wins tonight. Wizards money line is the first option. Packers first half money line or tie. So if they're tied at half, that's also a win. C is none of those win. D is both of them win.
I'll go with the Wizards.
Wizards money line. Any reasoning? You got 20 seconds. Anything you like the Wizards for, or just got to go with something?
Best chance, so just going with the Wizards.
Sounds good. We'll lock you in, man. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
See ya. The Packers first half money line win or tie is plus 125. It's like plus a half. So it's the same as Wizards money line. There's some spots that are plus 122, 120 on Wizards money line. So maybe slightly Wizards is a little better, but it's about equal. Who's up next?
We got Vic B.
All right, Vic B, you ready to play?
Yes, sir.
All right. Wizards to win the game. Packers first half money line or tie. None or both. Which one are you going to roll with?
We're going to go with D, the Packers.
Packers. All right. Not worried about Adams. Taking a shot on Green Bay. We'll lock you in, man. Good luck tonight.
All right. Thank you.
See ya. Next.
We got Ryan in California.
How's it going, Ryan?
New caller from yesterday.
Great, Cheetah.
By the way.
I do remember, I think Torrance, is that what he said he was from? All right. Welcome back. It's day 2. You just got to pick a winner. There's 4 options. Wizards money line in the NBA. Packers first half money line or tie. So it's like plus a half in the first half. C is none. D is both. But if you pick C or D and you win, I'm actually going to send you $25 tomorrow to cover your lunch. So a little extra incentive, even though they are more underdogs than the first 2 options. So that's how it is. You just got to pick one of those and hope it cashes.
I'm going to go with the lunch bonus and C.
Ooh, beautiful. That is the best option of C or D. Odds are of those 2, neither will win. We'll give you the $25 tomorrow if you're right, man. And you get to play for $250 tomorrow too. So good luck. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks.
See ya. Lunch bonus. Quan, if you had $25 to go to lunch, where would you go? Not because you can't go to the grill because that's only that's $12 or something.
That's what I was gonna pick.
Can't go twice. You got to spend.
I would go.
Would you just get 2 chicken clubs?
I think I would go. Man, $25. You can't really get anything for. My favorite is the appetizer, the Jack Daniel's sampler at TGI Fridays. That's probably about $25 right now. So that's my answer. Final answer. Lock it in, Reach. Listen, Jack Daniel's shrimp, the chicken tenders, and the ribs. Whoo, buddy. You cannot beat that for $25. I used to live off of that before you guys found me.
Yeah, it's not even 25, but
it's like, what is it now?
I mean, you never know because we found out with the Wendy's thing, prices vary. Like down here, you're eating Wendy's at Newport Beach, it's going to be a little more expensive. But on their menu, it says $14.
Yeah, see, I got it for it might be
plus tax, tip. Maybe you're closer to 20. I just can't believe that that's your answer for anything you could go get.
I'm very low maintenance, man.
I mean, TGI Fridays.
I need the littlest things, the smallest things in life make me happy.
I respect that. I don't respect your palate. We're going to work on this over the next few months.
My palate is I have just like my musical taste, my palate reaches far and wide.
That's why you like the sampler. Try so many. All right, we're getting sidetracked. Who's up next?
We got Ty.
All right, Ty. Do you remember the question, or do you need me to repeat it for you?
Hey guys, what's going on?
We are good, man. Do you need the question, or did you hear it earlier?
No, I got it. I'm going with C.
C. All right. He's going with none. If you're good, I'll throw you an extra $25 tomorrow. Sweet, man. Good luck. We'll talk to you later on.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Keep forgetting to ask him where he's from.
Connecticut.
It is Connecticut?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was San Diego for 601. Must be someone else I DM'd with once.
He says Connecticut, so.
Oh, that's fine. I believe him. The 601 thing was funny because I was like, man, for one, that's pretty early to wake up, even for adults with kids. But if it was, then he really rolled out of bed, pulled out his phone, and texted you, update the leaderboard. First thing. He was dreaming about it. Who's up next?
When's the last time you were ever awake at 6 o'clock?
I will be for my flight on Sunday, unfortunately. I'm leaving for New York early. But the last time I was up at 6... Look, shout out to my wife. She's usually the one up with the kids, almost always first. She generally goes to bed earlier, though. I'm usually up till 12 or 1, sometimes later. But yeah, I definitely haven't intentionally woken up that I couldn't tell you. Had to have been some trip that I don't even remember if I had an early flight. When did we go to Dallas? It wasn't that early though, right?
No.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. It's been a while.
We got Mike in New Jersey.
Oh, I remember when it was. Mike, I'm going to get with you in 30 seconds. I apologize. When we did the NFL Daily Wager show on ESPN, so this would be like in January, December, so nearly a year ago, the show would start, I believe, at 6:30 Pacific because they're filming in the East Coast at 9:30 and everyone's out in Bristol, Connecticut. I have to be on, like, in front of the camera, prepping, good to go, like, at 6:15, so some time there. So for me to be having done that, I'm waking up. I remember waking up in the, like, early 5s to do that. And it might have been 9 a.m. and it starts at 6. And I had to be on at 5:45. That actually, I think, is what it was. And I'd wake up, like, right at 5, 45 minutes to get ready, maybe 5:10. But that's what it was. I had to consistently once a week do that for, like, 3 months. That was brutal. Yeah. All right, Mike. Sorry, man. I had to tell my sympathy stories. Have you heard the question, or do you need me to update it?
I'm good.
All right, what are you going to roll with?
I was between B and C, tempted by the free lunch.
It is a free lunch. Just have to win.
It just keeps making me think of the story when you got the salad downstairs and I gave you a couple sets of cutlery.
I should write that guy a note. Be like, be nicer to the bigger, chunkier fellas that order a salad. I mean, come on. Hey, Justin, I'm not sure if you're paying attention. There's someone named Justin calling me right now. Sometimes you watch the show. I'm doing a live show, but he used to do the voice for Hey Arnold. Little shout out.
Moving football.
Seriously. Yeah. Anyways, did you decide B or C in the meantime?
I guess I will go with B because I locked in Mercedes Lewis' first touchdown. So.
Oh, that's true. If you're going to get that, we'll give him B.
Don't want to get greedy.
We'll give it to you.
Thanks.
Good luck tonight. I don't think Mercedes Lewis is going to get it. I can't remember. I'm trying to look right now. Was it 40-1? Is that what we gave him? Okay, believe. 40-1. It's a long shot. He hasn't scored in a while.
We got Nick in Iowa.
Nick, whenever you're ready, man, hit us with your answer.
Well, I didn't even know there was a 6 a.m., so that's like, this has got me throwing me
Well, that's
off
when
a
you
little
went to
bit.
bed
So,
2 nights ago.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm usually like hopefully in bed before then now. As tempting as a lunch would be, there's really no place where I live that's worth $25 for lunch, so I'm just going to take Wizards money line.
Fair enough. Do you mind sharing what part of are you in Iowa?
Yeah.
What's the main
I'm like
town?
an hour south of Iowa. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a little bit south of Iowa City. I'm like it's a population of like 10,000. It has some decent like Indian and like Thai places, but like it's nothing like it doesn't cost $25 at all or anything like that. So it's all good.
That's why Thai food's so good. Is even the good Thai food spots, it's like $8 to $12 for a decent dish. Like they don't really charge you that much.
Nick, is there a TGI
Exactly.
Fridays there?
Oh gosh.
Oh no! If we're talking about like chain restaurants, like it's all McDonald's, Burger King, like that type of stuff. No, we'd have like it's that, or you get like some local like family owned places or whatever that's like some decent food, but like nothing like B Dubs or TGI Fridays, Chili's, nothing like that.
I'm trying to look right now. Oh, funny! Man, this is creepy. I just typed in towns of 10,000 people population. Don't tell me if this is the name of your town. I don't want you to dox yourself. But the first one on the list is Decorah, Iowa, and Fairfield. Just funny enough, there were 2 Iowa options.
That is not it. I have been to Decorah, and that's not where it is. No.
Whitefish, Montana. Yeah, 10,000 is pretty small. I don't know many of these. Georgetown, South Carolina. So yeah, I don't know many of these. Interesting. 10,000 is pretty small, and you're just over there.
Yeah.
Waking up at 3 p.m. and betting on sports, living the dream.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, man. Good luck tonight. You said Wizards to double check, right? Wizards.
Yeah, I have like the NBA thing that I have says a slight edge on the tiniest edge on the Wizards, but I mean I'm not a huge NBA guy, so anyways,
No problem.
I'll just go with Wizards.
All right, man. Good luck. Cool. We'll talk to you later on.
Cool. See it.
In my head, I couldn't grasp like how big or small 10,000 was. That's why I had to Google it, but it's definitely small.
Our college town was 5,500.
Which college? The D3 school or whatever?
Yeah,
D2.
And Rensselaer.
Every time I ask, it's going to get lower. I'm just to needle you. I'm at D4? D6? You're going to keep telling me it was D2.
Listen, 55.
Which community college did you play football at?
5,500 people is horrible. I think like the majority of that were the students in the school.
It has to be, yeah. All right, who's up next? Sorry, we're kind of
Joey in Jersey.
All right, Joey. Do you know the question or do you need me to repeat it?
I know the question. I'm about to order food, so just give me C both.
D both or C none?
I mean neither. Yeah, I'm
C.
on the Hawks and I'm on the Cardinals tonight, so I don't want to go against that.
Okay. We'll lock you in for C. Go order your food. We'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks. Take care.
Juan, here's Thousand Island Ranch in the background, and now you're just like, these are all the Jack Daniel's sampler dips.
I gave him the 2 wing spots in Myrtle Beach. He said he might visit one because it's closer. If you're ever in Myrtle Beach, Oscars or Fat Jack's.
Which one's better?
I used to frequent Oscars a lot.
I used to frequent.
They got some sweet chili wings there. I would I would probably punch a kid.
Chili wings, like
Sweet chili.
It's like the Asian sweet chili. North Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
Oscars. Has good ratings. Look, I'll give you this over TGI Fridays appetizers that are literally from Costco.
Listen.
And then they cook it out of the bag.
You're saying that because you have not had the Jack Daniel's sampler. If you taste, it's so good when it hits your lips. It's like a barbecue sauce that's really tangy and really sweet. If there's anybody out there, we're gonna get the next caller on, but if there's anybody out there who can testify that the Jack Daniel's sampler is A1, please help my case.
A1 might help it taste better. Yeah, you're right about that. Who's up
Bill
next?
in Tucson.
Who is it?
Bill.
Bill, okay. Bill, this is my premonition yesterday. Bill, right when you called, I saw the 25,000. It's never happened on any of the shows we've ever done. I'm not just saying that. I'm not trying to put pressure on you. But I had this weird, like, jolting stomach thing. I was like, Bill's about to win 25,000 before you even picked a number. So far, so good. Do you know the question tonight? Do you remember it, or do you need me to repeat it? Okay.
Yeah, I do. I just wanted to clarify. So if I were to go with Wizards and Packers are tied or winning at half, that's a loss, right?
No, Wizards counts as a win. If both of them hit, you're saying, like, if Wizards win,
have to hit.
Yeah, if both hit, it's not. There's no like disqualification for that.
So the three answers could end up being right.
Correct. There. You can pick A, it wins, and then still count. Yes.
Okay. Because I was going to make an argument that none would be the best option because each is essentially a 2-team parlay. But in that case, I'll just go with the Wizards.
Cool. Yeah, you just need to pick one that wins, and you're good.
Okay. Because we had one time, I think, where only one of the answers was gonna hit. But either way,
I think
sounds good.
We made it that way because it was for day 3, and it was like a $250 minimum or something. Yeah, so we did it that way. But we want to have more people come through day 2. Yep.
Awesome.
All right, man. Good luck. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Later.
That's why I added the little incentive on C or D too, just so people could go for it and get the $25. All right, who's up next?
We got Carlos.
Carlos, you've been thinking this through? You know what you're going to go with?
Can you use your little spinny wheel with B and C or no?
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps asking, B or C. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, do your spinny wheel, yeah. I can't see it, but...
Go on, put it on the other camera. It looks like it's going to be really close. Ooh, what a sweat. C, you're rolling with none.
I'm going to go against it. Give me B.
That was part of his plan the whole time?
The whole time.
There you go.
Or did you just want to go with B no matter what?
I don't. You know, I'm not going against I'm not going with the Wizards, and D is not a good choice. And so those are only two. I just want to see how your spinning wheel works. But yeah.
Okay.
So, let me get B.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Good luck.
What is wrong with Carlos?
He's just having some fun. He didn't have any patience today. He's just, look.
I think he was in the car on that one. There was a lot of...
I heard a door hit.
There's a
Plus,
lot of
he like fumbled the phone and hit a 9 ball like right in my ear. I heard like yeah. All right, who's up next?
Walking into the lobby. What the hell is the doctor doing? He's being a degenerate.
Spin the wheelie thing.
We got some.
Imagine. You said Sarab?
Yeah.
All right. What's up, man? You ready to make a pick, or do you need me to repeat the question?
No, I'm good. I'll go A, Wizards money line.
Okay. Easy as that, Sarab. We'll lock you in for Wizards. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
All right. See ya. Next.
Andrew in Chicago.
What's up, Andrew? How are you doing?
Doing pretty well. How are you guys doing?
We are doing well. Have you heard the question yet, or do you need me to repeat it?
I've heard the question. I'm going back and forth between A and C. I mean, the lunch money does sound really nice for tomorrow.
It does.
Let's go ahead and go with C.
All right. We got another one on none. Quan is looking at the notebook really strangely. Let's double check and make sure. Are you trying to...
We're missing... I'm just saying is who we're missing.
Who?
Who we're missing.
Oh, okay. Well, Andrew's good then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You're all good, man. We'll lock you in. See. Good luck tonight. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Appreciate it, guys.
See ya. You look so stumped over there.
No, I think that
You're just trying to figure out because no one else is on the line?
Yeah.
Got it. I could tell you if you send me the book, the notebook, I could glance. I'll remember. That was all of them?
We talked to Tim. Yeah.
Pretty sure?
Yep.
Maybe there wasn't 15 winners? I thought there was 14 or 15. Maybe it was only like 12.
$13.
13. Well, we got all 13?
Yep.
There we go. It's weird how sometimes that screen is on a timer and sometimes it's not.
It's like in between an hour and a half.
So it just depends on when we hit it. And if it's right before the other show. Got it. Just got to hit a button, I guess, in between last worksheet and this. Last thing. Last order of business, Quan. Who are you picking? Obviously, C and D are wrong, but I was just incentivizing a few people to take a shot. I'm going to go A, Wizards money line. That would be my choice by the thinnest, slimmest of margins.
I'm going to go. Oh, what do I want?
I don't know. But if you were wondering, the Wizards do play the Hawks. I mentioned the Wizards won last night. They upset, was it Boston? That's what I said, right? Let me just look. The Hawks also had to come from behind against the Pelicans. Remember, we had a caller who was like, why are the Pelicans only 5 against the Hawks? It moved down from 6. Pelicans almost won the game. The Hawks end up winning by 3. But they both played. There's no like back-to-back edge in that game. They're both playing off limited or short rest. I just think the number should be a little lower. I'm more like 1.5 on a 2.5. It's like, all right, give it to me. But Packers also, you can make an argument, shouldn't be getting, is it still 6.5 across the board? Let's just check before we sign off. 6. So a lot of the 6.5s are taken out unless you're in Vegas. Wow, Minnesota's a favorite now. Is there news on Dallas? Or is Minnesota, remember they were getting like 2.5 or like tease them up on Monday.
Yeah.
Now they're laying 2 at Circa themselves. It's flipped. 1.5, 1, most other places.
Could it be about Dak's foot or calf?
Yeah, I'm wondering if there was some news. It's moved from, it has to be. It moved from plus 1.5 to minus 2 in the last like 40 minutes.
I'm going to go none because I want lunch.
Oh, you think that the offer works for you too?
Yeah, listen.
After you just said you'd go to TGI Fridays and get an appetizer with
We're
it?
going to order Jack Daniel's samplers
into the studio.
We're gonna eat it on air. And I want them to see when the Jack Daniel's sauce hits your tongue and the amazement that you get from the taste. I can't believe that there's nobody that called in to back up my claim.
You know why? Because you're trying to get someone to back up TGI Fridays.
This is blasphemy right here. I can't believe there's TGI Friday. We got it in this show. 'Cause we
Look,
gotta talk about this.
if we Googled like worst chain restaurants in the U.S.,
Google it. Do your Googles. Fridays is not going to be on there. First of all, the 3-for-all is something of legend.
what do you mean free for
The
all?
3-for-all. It's another sampler, wings, mozzarella sticks, and like potato skins.
This is written by Complex. They do a bunch of music, pop culture. Sports.
That's already. We're disputing that claim already. We don't listen to Complex over here.
Why not? Because number 1 is Denny's, which I also agree with. That's fine. But you know what number 2 is? TGI Fridays.
Listen, all that does is back up my claim even more. If you're listening to Complex, that's who you need to change your opinion.
Red Lobster.
What?
Oh my gosh, you like Red Lobster? You live down here and you haven't gotten real seafood yet?
No, not yet. But Red Lobster?
What are you doing tonight?
I'm probably going to Red Lobster
No,
now.
no, I'm going to take you to a real seafood
I
restaurant.
can't believe there's so much disrespect on that list. Like Denny's, I don't frequent. I'm a IHOP kind of guy. But what you're not going to tell me.
Red Lobster?
Yeah. What you're not going to tell me.
I'm not shocked that you just freaked out about that, but that's like so blatantly the lowest level of seafood you can even get in a restaurant is Red Lobster. What about Golden Corral? Thoughts? That's next on the list.
Listen, we used to eat there like, I think when we went on road trips to Tennessee for football, we get Golden Corral a few times. It's not, like I'm a kid from Pontiac and,
Domino's.
blah, blah,
Oh, this
blah.
is a good one. Thoughts on Ruby Tuesday? Their burgers.
Ruby Tuesday used to slap when I was a kid.
No, they're so bad.
When I was a kid, I would do Ruby Tuesdays. I haven't had Ruby Tuesdays.
Isn't it mostly burgers? I thought, or maybe Ruby's is. No, I'm thinking of Red Robin. Never mind. I don't know Ruby Tuesday. Red Robin, hate those burgers. Like, so bad. The face. You can't believe this.
I feel.
I need to go take you to get real seafood down here. We live by an ocean. Get fresh, like not Red Lobster seafood restaurant.
Crab cake. Listen, crab cakes are mine.
Maybe to celebrate after you beat the girls' team tomorrow in flag football.
There we go. I'm kind of.
What would you feel about best? Look, the first one was Complex. The second one is bestlifeonline.com.
I've never heard of them. But if you're telling me Complex said anything,
It's the first two when you Google worst restaurants in America. I did chain restaurants in America.
There's no way that those lists are valid.
Ooh, they're reverse order. Let me scroll down and try to get to number one. Why wouldn't they be valid?
Well, first of all, I've seen Complexes.
McDonald's is number one. Taco Bell. So it's like they're doing like all the fast food ones. Of course, fast food isn't actually that good. Hold on. Chili's, number 9. I prefer Chili's to TGI Fridays for what it's worth. They have a good buffalo chicken salad, like buffalo wings, but then they do a salad out of it, so it's like spicy.
Listen.
Subway, Domino's, Burger King, they're not really. Oh, Applebee's. That's the real comparison is Applebee's versus TGI Fridays probably. That's like the battle.
Yeah.
Where you guys.
It's Fridays by a landslide, but the chicken wonton taco appetizer at Applebee's back in when I first started my company, man, they were like half price. I ran through a bunch of those. They're pretty good.
I bet you did. These are the most hated restaurants. Yep, it's on there too. Man.
The Fridays disrespect is crazy.
Is anyone in the chat backing you up, or is everyone just
I haven't
moving on with their day? I wouldn't blame them, but we need to figure out.
Carlos tells me, okay, I've actually never had TGI Fridays, but didn't Preston say chicken wings were his weak spot? For the record, okay, Vic B said Paper Cuts is his favorite gym class hero song. Paul got a that's what she said. Carlos is telling me to expand my palate, and Paul also said Chili's is greater than Fridays.
Yeah, that's just fact. Even their like $2 bottomless chips and salsa is pretty legitimate.
I don't know, man. This is another regional thing, because if you go to the Midwest, there's nobody that's gonna take Chili's over Fridays.
Paper Cuts, I think, was the first single Gym Class Heroes had, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember, that was the one that they would like play last at shows on that first album. I'm pulling it up just in the meantime while you try to make your case for TGI. Your extremely incorrect case.
Oh my goodness. I have a bad palate.
Yeah. It's just like real drum set, got the real guitar, and then the hip hop comes in. I was like, I can respect this. It was like, just anyway. I always loved this album. Goes up one more.
She says she loves me, but she comes and goes when she pleases when the door shuts. Cause like another paper cut, and I'm stuck in
No, I don't remember.
Band-Aids. It's good. Gym Class. I'm going to have to bomb that later on tonight when I'm driving home. I just haven't listened to him
in a while.
Years, yeah.
Nick says I'm lying about Chili's over fries. I'm not a Chili's frequenter. I like the baby back ribs commercial, and that's pretty much it.
There's actually a steakhouse / seafood place across the street. The one that it's like Paul Martin's, I think.
Yeah.
I almost said Martins, but I think that's Spanish. Paul Martin's, but I don't know if that's any good or not. But we go somewhere for sure down by the beach. We need to make this happen soon. And then you can go to Red Lobster the next day and tell me it wasn't
I'm pretty
vastly.
sure. Listen, I'm not saying that Red Lobster is like, it's not the Michael Jordan of seafood, but it's a staple in the Young household.
Your response when I said Red Lobster was,
what? The Admiral's Feast. Listen, $15.99. Just get a whole bunch of nasty, fattening, breaded chicken, fish, and shrimp.
they have those like cheddar biscuit things.
Ooh, yeah.
Those are good.
Okay,
it's
there
just
we
like
go.
It's just greasy, awful, fatty biscuit with cheese, but those are good. Did you? Someone just?
Somebody just got dropped. Olive Garden.
Something just run into the wall.
Olive Garden is the best chain restaurant.
Someone's trying to get in and help you with your case on TJI. Let me in.
Talking about Friday.
All right, we should wrap this up. Are you good?
I'm good.
All right. We'll see how many of you guys get through for tomorrow. We'll have day 3 of Who Wants to Be Betting Extraordinaire. Until then, we will see you guys tomorrow for Last Word Cheetah at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific here on Bets TV.